If you were expecting Lion King, I'm afraid you'll have to wait a little longer, because Lion King is a piece of shit. Hello everyone, my name is Walter Richards from DaGameTrain, and well, today is a day where I don't feel like recording shitty games, so let's play something more reasonable. Oh, isn't that nostalgic? It's almost on par with nostalgia levels as that PlayStation 1 opening cinematic. Hey look, it's this thing. What? What did I do? No! Fuck! The recording shenanigans are happening already! Fuck! Hold on a second. Alright, excuse me for that little snafu. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what happened yet. I'll find out during the editing phase, but because of the last recording shenanigans, I had to set up certain controls a little differently. And that resulted in my start button being the escape button, which is not normal by any means, so I had to fix that. I think that also fucked up Audacity, DX Story, my screen capturer a little bit, so took a little while to fix it, a little more than usual. It's just supposed to be as big as it is. I don't recall this game being this, well, meaty with its sprite sizes and everything. Maybe I'm just imagining things. So, I got nothing interesting to tell you about this game besides the fact that it's the one that's like pretty much the reason to buy a Sega Genesis. At least according to Sega and many other people. I don't know about you guys, but if I were to buy a Genesis today, it would probably be because of various other games. Not necessarily this one. Not to say that this game doesn't have its merits. It is, after all, the one that sold the most out of all of them so far. And I think the number is still growing strong up to this point. And for a good reason. For one, it has fixed various issues that the first game has introduced, inadvertently of course, like that nefarious spike glitch where if you got spiked in the ass and then fell down right into the spikes afterwards, you'd die without even getting your invincibility frames or whatever. Like, you wouldn't even get temporary invincibility from getting damaged, because you wouldn't have enough time to land and, well, get that invincibility. Other thing is, levels, well, zones, were shortened down to 2 acts rather than 3. I personally didn't care much for the length. 3 acts were just fine by me, but you know, that's just me. I kinda like longer games. Because I hate it when there's a good game and there's not enough of it. Don't you hate it too? It's fucking annoying. So this is like the easiest boss fight ever. I mean, you could get accidentally hit like I did, but that much is a given, but getting killed by this guy? Not likely to happen. I mean, I might prove a point. Fuck. I got hit 3 times by this guy. Can you tell that I don't normally play this game? Can you tell that I never owned this game? That's what I should say. Well, it also improved the graphics a little bit. Not that there was much improvement needed to begin with. Also, better soundtrack. I think this is the one that people remember the most. I think the biggest change, however, is the fact that the speed cap that was present in the first game is no longer present here. I killed that guy while his spikes were up. Oh wait, that probably didn't count. I think it counts when he opens up the spikes to shoot you. Yeah, that probably is when it counts. Well, whatever. Yeah, the speed cap was removed, so now you can run so fast that you outrun the camera. That, back in the days, was I don't know, akin to discovering extraterrestrial life for video games. I mean, it was pretty fucking cool, let's be honest. But that was back in the days. Nowadays, you're just happy that you're allowed to go somewhere around that fast. Because fucking game developers are not letting us having fun. Not letting us have fun, I should say. Bastards. Give me my speed. I wanna go fast. Of course, I'm not referring specifically to this franchise's developers. I'm just referring to developers in general. Seems like there's this idea of not letting you do things the way you want to do, like not giving you enough freedom to have it your way. They'd rather that you play the game the way that they would like you to play the game. Well, fuck you. How about I wanna fucking speedrun through Dark Souls, for example? Well, in Dark Souls, yes, you can do that if you're good enough. And that's what I like about that. If you wanna go fast, you can go fast. But in a game where you can't do what you want, I don't like that at all. That's usually the game that I don't play. I think a good example of that might be Necropolis, that newer one. That's kind of 3D roguelike or whatever the fuck it is. You can't really go fast in that game, and for the most part, you can't even do anything interesting or fun in that game. You just go from room to room, kill things, pick up shit, and then leave. Go to the next room. I mean, what the fuck? That's not very interesting. It's only interesting for a few minutes. Then you drop the game, tell it to go fuck itself, uninstall, and then forget it existed. Who wants that? I sure as shit don't. I want more freedom. And I like it when a game lets me do things that, well, the developers may not have necessarily intended me to do. Like, you know, going really fucking fast and glitching the game the fuck out. Or, you know, like in Gothic 3, for example. You know, Gothic 3 is a good example of going fucking fast in a game, because that game's objective is mainly to, well, get to the end, you know? Pick a side with one of the gods, or neither, and just go your own way. Whoops! I knew I would be able to bullshit through that. They have a safety net there for you. For you. Not for me. That ain't a safe net that I need. Safety net? You mean bitch hammock? Oh yeah, but this is the dumbest boss fight ever. Here, have some water! Oh! It actually worked! I can't believe it! Oh my god. Now Robotnik is like, I can't believe this! It actually worked! That was shameful. I gotta fix this. I gotta do it without getting hurt now. For fuck's sake! This is not real. Well, now I found a way to make this playthrough a little more interesting. No, seriously, I only played this like a few times. Not even 10 times. I'm not even joking. I never owned this game. I never even knew this existed. So excuse me if I fuck up a little hard. But anyway, this fucking boss is a lot more menacing than I thought it would be. Fuck off if you're water. But like I was gonna say, Gothic 3 is a good example of a game that lets you do things your way. Because, well, first of all, Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it, I thought the screen would scroll a little faster. I can't possibly get killed here now, can I? I can't possibly get a fucking game over this early in the game. Watch me. Oh, I gotta fight him again! Holy shit. That was... Well, this is something that nobody ever wanted to... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! You gotta be shitting me. Oh wow, you gotta continue though. Seriously though, you gotta be fucking shitting me. fuck. Okay, let's get serious. Playtime is over. Now I'm gonna beat the shit out of him in the rest of the game without doing anything stupid. I ain't gonna die another time like that. We had our fun. We had our fun, Robotnik, but this time it's for real. I'm not fucking around this time. Yeah, of course I was doing it for real the last time. I just fucked up really hard, okay? Please don't bully. Who would have thought that the fucking water dunking machine would actually be useful? I mean, fuck. Who would have thunk it? So like I was going to say, because before a nuclear catastrophe of failure happened on screen, Gothic 3 is a good example of a game that lets you do things your way. Like it has a lot of quests, main quests, side quests, whatever that you can do, but you don't have to do them. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to do pretty much 90% of all the quests in the game, because you can just go straight for the ones that matter, which is, well, I don't remember all of them exactly, but it's basically pick up the artifacts of Adanos, a god, in case you don't know what the game is about, and then pick a side to represent. You can be good guy, bad guy, or neutral, and just destroy the artifacts and get the fuck out before everyone kills you. And that's great, because while there is a fuckload of content you could be going through and enjoying in that game, you can also opt to not enjoy any of it and just enjoy the thrill of the ride of just beating the game as quickly as humanly possible. That kind of design I approve of. Being able to do things your way. That is good design, and I like it. But then the game doesn't let you do something because, oh, I don't like this way. I don't like it when you go fast in my video game. Or something like that. Dude, fuck off. I understand that you want me to enjoy your game because, well, you made it and you want it to be enjoyed in a specific way, but if I wanna do something different, I would appreciate if you let me do it at least. You don't have to like it, but at least let me do it. Now that you got that spiel out of the way, we can actually focus on the fucking game and avoid getting killed. I think it was only a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's been over 5 years since we first started this channel. It was only a matter of time before something catastrophically bad would happen. I honestly expected it to be in a Red Faction game, like I accidentally nuked myself while trying to save myself or something like that. But this will have to do. At least I can say I have the most interesting playthrough out of all the people. Cause I proved the point. The water dunker works. It was not a shitty design. Well, for the first few tries anyway. Alright, this works on speed. Oh, I was supposed to drown there? Well, too bad. Another thing that happened with these levels is that they've gotten much shorter. Look at my time. At this point, if I was in Marble Zone, I would have spent at least 3 or 4 minutes. Here I spend not much more than 2 on a fucking water level of all things. And this water level is quite something else, cause a lot of people from what I hear don't like water levels, so developers are like, okay, well, no problem. How about a water level where you can avoid going into the water if you don't suck? And everybody was like, yeah, that sounds good, give it. And they did, and there you go. And you got a water level that you can avoid touching the water in entirely. It's great. Unfortunately for me, things are not going too well because I need more air and rings. Like I said, this isn't a game that I often come back to because I am not familiar with this game, first of all. Second of all, I never owned this game. And third of all, when I was a kid, I didn't even know this existed. Oh, fuck off. Now that you can't blame me on, because I can't avoid a fucking fly that I can't kill because I'm in the middle of the air while uncurled and everything. That's entirely out of my power. Man, this is a boss fight that totally is so difficult. I mean, come on, look at this. It's Mr. Plonk. It has a hammer. Ow. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yes, go kill him. Go get him, Ray. Can I can actually jump on that. Well, that's something. There you go. Yeah, I'm not dying to another boss again. I can assure you that. In fact, this is gonna be so much better. I'll show you how to avoid getting killed by all of the creatures in Metropolis too. Provided the gods of chaos and destruction don't strike me down with pestilence and suckiness. Hey look, compulsive gambling zone. I love this place. Fuck! Good. I got out while I was safe. While I didn't get into compulsive gambling. There are also other changes made for this game as opposed to the first game, which are pretty... Wow! You saw that, right? I clipped right through the box while I was supposed to get crushed by it. Beautiful. Beautiful collision detection there, mate. I mean, I wasn't even supposed to get in there. But I did. But yeah, other changes are kind of obvious. I don't think they even need to be mentioned. Like, oh look, we have a sidekick among us, who a lot of people don't seem to like at all, in this game at least, because he gets in the way. He gets himself hurt all the time, he doesn't help, and during boss fights, he often tends to steal your hit and make you get hurt. How very inconsiderate, but I don't care. I mean, I don't hate him, I don't see the hate. Every time I played the game with him, he was kinda helpful. So I don't know what's your problem, guys. Maybe you're just not good enough. And I know, quite ironic coming from me at this point, but maybe you're just not good enough to utilize a sidekick properly. I wonder if I can get another checkpoint post before finishing this level. Probably not. Hey, invincibility, just what we need. I mean, I bet I'm pretty close to the end of this fucking level anyway, so why even bother? Oh yeah. You can also notice that collecting 50 rings doesn't seem to do anything when you reach the end of the level. Why is that? Well, that's a very simple question with a very simple answer. It's because you don't go to the end of the level to seek out your special stage. Instead, you seek out those 50 rings as usual, nothing too special about that part, and then you seek out a checkpoint. The checkpoint will have flashy stars above its, well, bauble, and then you simply jump in. I bet I can get up there. I bet I can get up there. Get up there. Eh! Oh, nice. Now I can probably get up there. Or maybe not. Maybe this takes a little bit more effort. Here we go. I always wondered how you get up here. Now I know. Let's get 1,000,000 points. And waste everyone's time. Wait, let's waste my time too. Fuck. That is not beneficial. Well, that was fun. it is fairly simple to get all of the magical crystals and whatever, all of the chaos emeralds that you need to do things in this game to get the best ending and whatnot. I mean, you can easily get most, if not all of them, in the first fucking area. Like in the first zone. It's beautiful. It's beautiful how effortless it is to get the stuff you need. Here you go, jump into this shit. Oh no, it's the hardest special stage ever made. Not really, I don't see why people hate this. Call me the odd one out, but these aren't hard at all. No, I don't think they're difficult at all. But I'm not gonna do them because, meh, I don't care about the cool ending where you become Super Saiyan and whatever. Everybody's done that before. I wanna be different. Oh, I wanna be different. Now, granted, this is the very first variant of this special stage, so obviously it'll be the easiest to beat. Anyone could do this if they tried. But that's not to say that the rest of them are not easily as easy. For me at least, I never found these difficult. Then again, keep in mind that I only played this like a few times, and sidekick or not, this never was a problem for me. I don't know, I feel like with the sidekick is actually a little easier because he can help you pick up rings that you missed out on, which you need to collect to actually go through the checkpoints to reach your candies. Kinda look like candies, I don't know.